Hi everyone, I'm Jenny from Show Me Cute, and I have a really easy project for you today. This one I'm calling polka dotted tennis shoes. I saw recently a pair of polka dotted Converse, and they come in several different colors, but I don't know where you can buy them unless you buy them online. So I decided I'll make my own. So I'm going to show you how to make your own in whatever color you desire. So I found this pair of shoes at Payless Shoe Source, and they were already gray, and I wanted a pair of gray ones for my baby girl, child number 4. One viewer thinks I need to come up with stage names for them. I'll take suggestions for stage names, or maybe I should ask baby girl what she wants, but anyway, for now she's baby girl. So this shoe I already did, and so I'm going to take this shoe. First thing you want to do is take out the shoelaces, and I got some of my regular craft paint that you just get at a store, and I know I've mentioned before I really prefer the Folk Art brand. It just works really well, but it really doesn't matter. You can use whichever brand. There's a couple of different tools you can use also, depending on the size of the polka dots that you want. There's this polka dot tool that I love using, and they come out with really great uniform polka dots. But that one's a little bit big for this pair of shoes. And so I am going to use the end of this brush because that is the size that I like. And I also have this brush as well because I ended up having to go back and just ever so slightly fix a couple of polka dots, sorry. So take your plate, pour out some paint. I'm going to dip my tool in there and just kind of get a little bit of the excess off. And what I did on this one was I just started in one area and just put your tool down and dab, and you can swirl if you want, and that's what you get. And you don't necessarily need to load your brush every time, but you can try it a second time and see how that comes out. Just basically, and you can see what happened there. I need a little bit more paint. On this one, I suggest you go nice and slow so you don't mess up your polka dots. See, you can see how nice that turned out. So also, to clean off your brush, I am going to swirl and keep it from the sides because I don't want it glopping up on the sides of the it's not a brush, the stick, the end of the stick. So this is how I generally start a polka dot design. You want to do one and then decide how far over you want it, and then the next one you're going to move up and in between. So I'm going to go over about the same distance again there, and I'll get some more on that one. I can fix that with the little brush. And then we're going to go move up again and kind of get that down. Need a little bit more. Okay, so for the polka dots that need just a little bit of fixing, I'm going to take this little tiny size and I'm going to load just a little bit of paint on there. And I'm just going to ever so slightly either fix the edge or come around like that. You can see, just going to make it so, and it'll dry all nice. Okay, so one thing that you're going to run into is, say for instance on this one, I needed one here on the edge, and I just let it hang over and cut that polka dot off. I had some like on this one right here where the stitching, it didn't get flat on the stitching, and I just fixed it with my brush and got the paint a little bit more even. So I'm gonna keep doing my polka dots and come back and show you how this one looks before they're ready to put the shoelaces back in. I have finished all my polka dots and I want to show you the last bit of finishing step. I have a couple of dots where I had to overlap on the eyelet. So if you just take a Q-tip with some water, you can just rub that off. And one of the great things about painting these shoes is any of the parts other than the canvas can be rubbed right off with water and a Q-tip. So even if you get paint down on the rubber part of the shoe, it can be wiped right off with a a wet towel or Q-tip or whatever that is. So I went ahead and put some on my tongue as well. You just stick your hand in there and hold that tight. You might even need somebody to help you hold it if you need to. Stick your finger under there, however you feel comfortable. So a couple of things to remember. Practice on something before you just go on the shoe if you're not real comfortable with it. And don't try and wreck a really good pair of shoes if you're unsure. So practice on something first and then go for the shoes. Try a cheap pair of shoes at like Walmart or Payless or something like that first. And go to showmetocute.com and I will have pictures of this cute pair of shoes that I'm getting ready to do polka dots on. And this pair as well. And so if you go to showmetocute.com, you can check out more pictures. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check back later for another super cute idea.